Hey everyone, this is something a little bit different, and I'm really excited about this new series I'm going to be sharing with you, which is going to be a reacting to and breaking down haircuts of movie stars and people that you all know from social media or movies, musicians, all sorts of stuff. And I'm going to be breaking down the haircuts here live on my computer screen. So today we are going to be doing Tom Cruise, who's one of my all-time favorite actors, in his new Top Gun Maverick movie, which I haven't seen yet, and I do plan on seeing very soon. Supposedly it's one of the best movies like ever. But Tom has always had great hair, and today we're going to be going over his haircut and hairstyle in the movie. All right, so I have a bunch of images pulled up here from Google. I didn't download these. These are literally just here on Google searching, and what I'm going to do is just kind of break down these haircuts, and let's get started. So this one is, I guess, one of the promotional pieces from the movie, which is, I mean, look how awesome that looks. So as we zoom in a little bit more, the one thing I want to point out is that this is a haircut that literally can be worn for any occasion, whether it's formal, whether it's very, very casual. It's got the classic kind of side part. This is not something where, it's getting a, one skin fade or, anything crazy. It's not super, super short, which we'll see kind of in this image right here. And to me, this could be done all by hand, meaning like it looks to me it's probably about, a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch in length in through here. If you were to go to your barber, you can say, can you do this by hand, or probably use a number like a 4 or 5 guard just down into this bottom area, and the rest has to be done by hand. This area in through here, I would probably say is a good, I'd say 2.5, 3 inches long. And then we've got the classic side part, which the front to me, if we go back to this image right here, the front is definitely the longest point, right in through this area. So the front is the longest point to me, which means that this is all kind of blended very, very naturally, right? This is all blended probably about, again, 1.5 to 2 inches long, all the way throughout the back here. And then the top, or very, very front, is just slightly longer, or I'd say it's a good probably 3 inches in length, no more than that, all right? And, it goes pretty much an even blend, right? All this in through here is fairly even. And I don't want you thinking that the front of this hair, has to be like 3-4 inches longer than the rest of it. No, all right? So here's another image up close that we can see of this. So let's open this image here in a new tab, and there it is. So the front, all right, the front of it, as you can see, is once again the kind of highlight of this. And I want you to understand, this is something you could literally take this image, okay? You could take this image and bring it into your, salon or barber shop. You can download it on your phone and just say, hey, look, this is the kind of haircut, that I'm looking for. This is all done most likely by hand. And to me, in my opinion, using scissor over comb is going to give you a much more natural type of shape in through here. But here's a good picture showing that, like, it's not the longest throughout the front, right? It's just slightly longer. So let's go back, this image here and this. All right, these two images right here really are something that are a good reflection of it. And then during his press conferences and stuff like that, like for example, here it is a little bit longer through here. Some of you may want that, you may be interested in having that type of hair cut or hairstyle, which is a bit more of a feathered look, right? It's a bit more kind of, I would say this is probably about 2.5, 3 inches long all throughout here, and the front has got to be at least 4 to 5 inches. Very, very different than what he had in the movie, but I think it's something that if you want to have that hairstyle, then go for it. okay? So really, to wrap it up, what would really work best for, you know, this type of hairstyle to where, let's see if we can find this again. You know, you want to have this kind of look. You want to have a little bit of a kind of soft, you know, style to it, nothing too crazy. So, you know, any one of my matte paste, like the crafted matte paste, you could even use the Clutch, right? My Clutch cream clay. You could use a sea salt, the crafted sea salt paste for something like this. The matte pomade could work, right? If you want to have a little more of a slick kind of look, but in my opinion, you know, I think the matte paste would be a great look for this. Well, what'd you think? I enjoy doing that, and I'm going to do a lot more of these. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I want to do, like, you know, who has the best Spider-Man haircut out of all the Spider-Man movies. Let's do, you know, Harry Potter stuff. Let's do all sorts of, if you have any suggestions on any actors or people you want to see me do this type of video on, literally showing the images and breaking it down, because I think essentially if you're going to be showing these images to stylists or barbers, it may help you, right, with the verbiage that I'm sharing. So leave in the comments below, who do you want to see me do haircut breakdowns? And do you want to see a lot more of these videos? So if you are interested in purchasing any of my products, use code YouTube20, that's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.